Hi, I'm Eina. Welcome to Calcutta and to my home. There's a great story about my mom being my first generation vintage collector and me being the second. When my parents moved to Calcutta in 1972, they were setting up their home. On one particular month, they had earmarked curtains. So my mom took the money that she had decided to save up for the curtains, and instead of going to the curtain store, while passing a vintage store, she went in and she landed up spending that entire budget on antique Japanese bamboo plates. So I've literally watched them collect things over time as and when, and yeah, I think just being surrounded by that kind of energy and that kind of beauty and that kind of hunting down one little object instead of having a lot. So I have these 6 rosewood chairs I've collected over time from Goa. They're from the late 1800s, middle 1800s, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Each of them is unique. My home wouldn't be complete without objects that tell a story, because they're so important to me in terms of memories of places I've been to, how I found each thing. Like, for example, the blue and white plate wall. Each plate is from a different place. Some are as old as the 1800s. If someone was to discover my collection 50 years from now, I want them to feel surprised at the beauty of the objects. The fact that these would be 50 years older than they're already now would mean that they would be harder to find. So I want them to be really blown away by the artistry and the craftsmanship of each piece. But I also want them to be surprised by the mix of the objects and how they've come together. And because a lot of my rooms have such different personalities, I also want them to maybe think like, what was this person thinking, bringing so many different styles together in one home?